Today I'm going to show you how to repair a Delta Venetian faucet. Now the same repair may work for other Delta faucets. This specific faucet is located in the Serramar development in La Mesa. To do this, you're going to need to start out with a couple of tools. The first tool is needle nose pliers, a crescent wrench, and a 3/32 Allen wrench. The replacement part for this particular faucet is the Delta RP4993G, which you can pick up at most plumbing stores or Home Depot, as well as probably Lowe's. The part itself costs about $4.50 or so. Okay, well the first thing we need to do is we need to pull up on your drain plug so that the stopper, so that nothing falls down your drain. So close off the drain. Okay, first we need to determine where, if your faucet is leaking, where the leak is coming from. It could be the cold water or it could be the hot water. So far I have found that my hot water seems to be leaking more so than the cold. So what I would suggest you do is first turn off the hot water side of your sink and see if the leak stops. If it stops, you know you have the right side that you need to or the correct side to replace. If it doesn't stop, turn that on and turn off the other side of the faucet to see if the leak stops. If it stops, then you know you have the right faucet. Alternatively, you can just play it safe and replace the seat and springs on both faucets. So if you're going to do that, turn off the water on both sides. The next thing we need to do is unscrew, using the Allen wrench, the screw on the side of the faucet. And as you take it out, you'll see it's got a threaded screw. Let's put that on the side. Let's take off the faucet handle. Okay, the next thing we want to do is take your channel locks and loosen the silver ring that sits around the cartridge and take that off. It comes off like that. Next we have the cartridge, but what we want to do to make sure we don't damage the cartridge is you need to take a paper towel, or in this case I'm going to use a washcloth. I'm going to put it around the top of the cartridge and grab it and take the cartridge out so I don't strip the top of the cartridge. Okay, we take that out. Okay, so now we have some water in our area there. What you can do is you take a paper towel, or you can take your washcloth and just kind of soak up the water inside the cartridge there. Okay, great. And then with your needle nose pliers, reach in there and pull out the spring and the seat. There's the seat. It's a rubber piece, and then there's the spring. Okay, we can put those aside, and then we can get our new seat and spring and install those. So let's put the seat inside the spring, and then grab that with your needle nose pliers and put it back in the hole. And if you need to push it down with your finger, go ahead and just make sure it's seated well, pushed in there. Put the cartridge back in, remembering there is a loose piece here that can come out that you can use to put on different sides of your cartridge, and it'll make your faucet turn in different directions or stop in different directions. But so remember where it was when you took it out. If it falls out, put it back in right where it is. Let's screw the metal ring back around the cartridge and just give it a real quick tighten. Okay, let's put our top of our faucet back on right where it came off, and then we simply put the screw back in the side and screw it on. Oops, sorry about that. Until it's tight, and you have completed the repair. Now all you need to do is go back underneath the sink, turn the water back on, and hopefully your leak is stopped. Now, one other thing, sometimes when you do turn the water off, if it's been on for a while, there may be some loose particles and stuff that will enter into your hose, and you might find that your faucet is not, the water's not coming out as well as it used to. Simply unscrew the end of your faucet, and as you can see, it's a little bit plugged up there. You can just rinse out the screen area there. Still a little bit of gook in there. You can maybe take a fingernail or whatever and just try to get any of that loose gunk out of there. And then you have your clean screen. Simply screw this back on, and your water should flow regular again. So again, if after your repair your water does not seem to be having a good flow, take the end of this off, clean out the screen, and it should work just fine. And that's how you repair a Delta Victorian faucet in the Serramar Homeowners Association. And then we want to make sure we don't damage the I didn't turn it off.